Here at home, people who work in California's oil industry, from the boardroom down to the oil patch, hope that the war in Iran is ringing the alarm bell for policymakers in Sacramento. As gas prices soar, so do fears that the industry that powers the state may run out of fuel. 17's Vincent DeMonte hears reactions tonight from members of the oil community and a gubernatorial candidate about the war in Iran and whether it is pulling the sheet back on the problems facing oil producers here at home.
Since the war in Iran broke out nearly 2 weeks ago, the cost of gas increasing over the past 2 weeks. But what does that mean for the world of oil here in California and in Kern County, especially as gas prices have increased more than 20 cents since Monday?
It's deeply troubled right now in California. It's so adversarial. It's like the state is trying to shut us down.
The war in Iran has been described as a wake-up call from the members of the oil industry amid the closure of prominent refineries like the Phillips 66 refinery in Los Angeles and the Valero facility in the Bay Area. In 2025, more than 60% of California's oil usage came from foreign countries. A reliance many say needs to go.
All these things increase costs and make the policy environment very difficult for us to do what we do. California has a world-class energy industry, but unfortunately, the Sacramento folks and politicians want to make that less available and less efficient. And
companies like Chevron have considered moving out of state to places like Texas for less state regulations. Republican gubernatorial candidate Steve Hilton sent letters to the heads of prominent oil companies urging them to stay in California if he wins the governor's race.
I've written to the oil companies, the CEOs of the big energy companies in California, saying to them, just give me 8 months. If I can win the governor's race in November, it'll be a whole new day for our energy industry.
But not just the companies are feeling the impact of this hit on the energy sector. Tyrone Taylor has worked for years in the oil fields and recently was laid off.
It really has gone downhill, man, and it's most of our oil field workers. But we get a job for get a couple 2 years and then we're all laid off, and then we're back in the streets again trying to find a job to go to.
Ross Allen with Chevron fears that if the big oil companies of California leave the state, more people will lose their jobs. Taylor says the job market is already a battle.
It's definitely Russian roulette, man. It's hit and miss, hit and miss, hit and miss, and we're basically gambling our lives away in the oil field industry, dude. And it's a hit and miss situation.
Reporting in Central Bakersfield, Vincent DeMonte, 17 News.